Welcome back, all you intrepid travellers. Today we take you to our sentimental favourite, South Kingscliff, New South Wales. This is the newer, resort-focused part of Kingscliff. While we won't be heading into the township itself, there's going to be plenty of content to convince you to visit this part of Australia. From the winner of 2020's Best Australian Beach, the stunning headlands, and one of our favourite hidden gems, this little pocket of northern New South Wales is the perfect blend of relaxation, adventure, and community spirit. Getting here's a breeze, just a 20-minute drive from Gold Coast Airport or an extra hour on top from Brisbane. The Pacific Motorway brings you past the Tweed Coast, and as soon as you come over this Kingscliff Bridge, all your stress will just melt away. Let's head into the accommodation now, we have so much to show you. This is our first time staying at Pepper's Salt Resort and Spa. Pepper's offers all the resort amenities that you could want. 2 main pools, one with a sandy beach entry, the other tropical and heated, a spa, tennis courts, gym and a wellness centre. Next door is the stunning Mantron Salt Resort, which we have been frequent guests. The Salt Dining Cafe precinct is just across from the park, so you're never far from a great meal or a cheeky cocktail. Let's hit the ground now and take you into Pepper's. Arrival takes you past this fantastic, so saith the wife, spa and wellness centre. As you can see, the entry to the resort is minimal but tastefully designed. Heading inside, you'll find reception on your left and Sessions Restaurant behind us. They do an awesome buffet breakfast, by the way. The star of the show, though, is this sandy pool, which hosts the poolside bar. You're just imagining snagging one of those lounges and ordering a nice cold drink, aren't you? Well, unlucky, the bar's not open this early, so let's go check out the room. We booked 2 adjoined rooms through Airbnb outside of school holidays, and it came to about $120 per person per night. As you can see, the main room is spacious and well appointed, has a decent sized fridge for once, though we did bring the camping fridge for beers, as is tradition. Queen bed was comfortable with a range of pillow densities and a quality mattress topper. These rooms are about as close as you can get to both reception and the elevator to the Wing 6 and 7 car park, which was handy, but it did have a downside, more on that in a second. The private plunge pool is no doubt going to be the standout of your booking. It is under plenty of shade, so we did kind of find it chilly on day one, but whether we just toughened up or it actually got warmer, it was fine for the rest of the stay. There's nothing like starting your day off with a coffee from one of the local cafes, a dip in your own pool, catching sight of the variety of local honey eaters and wrens, and hanging out with the super chill water dragons that lay baking on the rocks. Our rooms overlook the resort's heated tropical pool. You might expect this area to get rowdy, but we found it so very peaceful throughout the stay. And if it wasn't a long weekend of sun-soaked 30-degree days, we would have definitely been taking advantage of the bath temperature waters. Here's that spa pool I spoke of earlier too. While it's not really my kind of thing, it did get used frequently by other guests. Now, about being super close to the elevator, it takes you down to Wing 6 and 7 car park, which in the afternoon tends to see every sparrow in the area settle on the overhead pipes, and well, your car becomes a target practice, and boy are they enthusiastic and accurate. My tip, unload your stuff here and then move your car to the main parking area. Let's head across the road now and enter the salty side of town. Looking here at the Mantron Salt entry, there's a breezeway on the left that will take you through to the restaurant and cafe strips. This has a handy little which way guide, as well as a little map for all you cartography enthusiasts. Heading out to the public parking side now, you'll get an idea of the length of the strip. Closest to us here is a selection of restaurants with a wide range of cuisines. Let's check them out. Coming in from this end, you'll first encounter Julia Italian, which we are definitely planning on attending soon as it's reviewed really well. Then we're on to Darbar Indian, which we've been meaning to get to, except we always find ourselves parked up. At the next one, Cabarita Mexican, our personal favourite. Margaritas here are fantastic, and say hello to the amazing host Anna for us. Finn's Restaurant is next up, which since my last visit has added a yet-to-be-tested burger bar, which I'm keen to try. And lastly is Masuri Thai, which we didn't love, but we're quite fussy about our Thai. Filming got some grumpy looks from the morning coffee crowd, so I cut the cafe area, sorry to say. It consists of a fish and chips, 2 cafes, gelato joint, boutiques, great bottle-o, and a convenience store. We've made it on down to the beach end now, where you find the Salt Bar. With a courtesy bus, you don't actually need to be staying in the immediate vicinity to take advantage of their live music, bistro meals, and a variety of taps and wines. Salt Bar hosts a huge indoor dining area. I have seen it completely packed. Some pokies, I don't really gamble, and a handy playground for the ankle biters, which is accessible via this amazing deck. Overlooks the dunes, so you can revel in the Arvo sea breezes and the sound of crashing waves. Speaking of waves, here is the main entry to South Kingscliff Beach, which does have a flagged volunteer lifeguard patrol on weekends and public holidays between September and April, and between 9 AM and into the afternoon, weather dependent. If you're looking for a full-time patrol beach, the closest one is a quick trip north over that bridge into Kingscliff Main Beach. And you can bet your life that this is a dog-friendly beach too. Only a few hundred metres up to the left, you can unclip the leash and
release the hounds.
Coming back from the beach entry now, on the right is the Surf Life Saving Club, where every Saturday morning they hold a very popular park run. This is one of the flattest, fastest park runs in Australia, so go get your PB. Popping back up into the sky now, we'll show you the beach entry, the resorts, and this gorgeous stretch of coastline. Taking you up north towards Cudgen Headland, this is where Dad and I ducked off early for a quiet morning fish. Quick tip, at the northern end of the Kingscliff South Beach, there's this rocky outcrop where when the tide is low and the swell is not too ferocious, opens up a few calm little spots for a dip. There's parking just behind the dunes too, so you don't have to walk all the way up the beach to get here. Now to the fishing. When I said quiet, I did really mean it. We didn't catch a damn thing, which is really my specialty. But crikey, what a beautiful spot. We caught sight of an endangered white-spotted eagle ray, and here he is just poking about for a snack. Reminder to all you interstate and infrequent fishers, in New South Wales you must hold and be able to present a current recreational fishing licence, which you can easily get at a tackle shop, or it took me about 3 minutes on my phone. It just doesn't seem worth taking a risk for a $200 fine. It's $7 for a 3-day licence, which mind you was way less than what was getting spent at the wellness spa right at this very moment. For us, it was less about the catch, which is lucky, and more about the experience, primarily the joy of sharing the moment with the old man. Now I'm going to take you over to Cabarita Headland early in the morning to show you what is possibly our favourite beach in town in Australia. My goodness, check this spot out. No trip to the area is complete without a visit and maybe even a sunrise climb up Cabarita Headland, also known as Norries. Just a 10-minute drive from the resort, there's a boardwalk which is easy enough for all ages, but keep an eye on the kids as some sections are not fenced. Let's return here when the sun comes up. Fronting on to the winner of 2020's Best Beach in Australia is Cabarita. Going from a little surf village in the 90s, it's grown wildly, especially in the last decade or so, into an absolute showstopper. Now this part is tough, but if I had to nail down our 3 top favourite spots, they would be number 35 Kitchen and Bar, the Burrow Collective, and Cabarita Kebabs, which 100% should be called Cabarita, but I digress. Cabarita gets busy, but it's a good kind of busy. Surfy, chilled out, great crowd, and dare I say vibe. The sun is up now, so let's take you back to Norries Headland, where you can make out the main parking area for Cabarita North and South Beaches. This gets packed on weekends and public holidays, so get here early, it's so very worth it. I promised you a boardwalk, and here it is. It starts by taking you through remnant coastal rainforest, past Aboriginal midden sites, and opens up to breathtaking views of the Pacific. From June to November, this is one of the best spots on the east coast for whale watching. The views up here are spectacular. North to Kingy, south to Byron, and west out to Mount Warning. That long stretch of beach is Australia's best off-leash dog beach. Go prove me wrong in the comments. Look at the view from the top though. It's absolutely stunning. There's a decent enough break on the south side, but it's not as clean as the north, but it's usually way less. Now check out this crystal clear water. It's absolutely amazing. Why don't we close this chapter out with some surfers, and then you are in for a real treat. I'm going to hand you over to my wife, who will take you through one of our guilty little pleasures down here.
Thank you. For a special little treat, we love visiting Kingscliff Nursery. It's just a short drive inland on Cudgen Road. This family-owned nursery is one of the largest on the coast and definitely my favourite. Stepping into this gorgeous little shop, you're surrounded by unique pots, local arts and crafts, plant food, garden tools, and all your plant essentials. And if you can't have chickens at home, you can grab this cute little guy instead. Taking you outside now, Kingscliff Nursery offers a huge range of native and exotic plants, fruit trees, indoor and outdoor pots, and all the gardening supplies you could need really. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just looking for a unique souvenir, the friendly and knowledgeable staff are always happy to help out. Every now and then, the nursery hosts alpaca open days out the back, a fun little pop-up where you can meet the alpacas and browse handmade crafts from local creators. Now this is my favourite section of the nursery. Here you'll find your classic indoor plants, Hoyas, philodendrons, syngoniums, anthuriums, and many, many more. Even these Monstera Thai constellations. Can you remember how hard it was to get your hands on one of these at a reasonable price during COVID? Yikes. There are just so many little cuties in this section. We've picked up everything from hardy coastal grasses to tropical fruit trees here, and it's become a tradition to bring home a little piece of Kingscliff to our own garden. The nursery's commitment to quality really shines through, and the relaxed, welcoming atmosphere makes it a joy to visit every time. Back to you, dear.
Great job, wifey. Even though we couldn't squeeze them into this weekend's itinerary, local friends of the nursery, Farm & Co. and Earth Beer Co., sweet merch by the way, bring back those hoodies, are but a stone's throw away. Farm & Co. is an always popular working farm cafe, which we haven't been to since they opened the restaurant, our bad, but in our defence, there's so much to do around here. And Earth Beer Co. sits on a converted avocado farm, pouring some of the best small batch craft beers on the coast. We've been here a lot, go figure. Their popularity doesn't lie, so definitely check those spots out when you visit. For us, Kingy, Cabba and Casuarina is more than just a holiday destination, it's a second home. We have celebrated just about every kind of milestone here. We've introduced family and friends to the area and created those memories that keep us coming back year after year. Thanks for joining us for a weekend in Kingscliff. If you've made it this far, you must have enjoyed it just a little bit, so go give us a like and sub, it really does help. If you are from or have visited the area, let us know what your Northern New South Wales favies are. Catch you in the next one. This pickle's packing for a 10-day trip to Vietnam. Can't wait to share that with you all. See ya.